All right, so this is your investment portfolio. This is the one that gives you a look into your future, and if you put this into place, you will be a millionaire. So, what we're going to do in this project is you're going to have 3 investment goals. Everybody's goal number 1 will be retirement. And remember, retirement is what would you do if you could do whatever you wanted all day long and didn't have to go to work, didn't have to go to school. That's how we view retirement, okay? So in retirement, you'll have 2 big expensive items, BEIs, plus your living expenses. Okay, goal number 2 for everyone will be a big expensive item for before you retire. Something expensive that you want in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, before you retire. And then goal number 3 will be an emergency fund, which is 3 to 6 months expenses. Or you can do a second BEI for before retire. Don't do 4 goals. I mean, you can if you want. That might be realistic for some of you. But either do the emergency fund or the second BEI before you retire. Now, each goal has 5 parts, and we talked about this in the notes from Friday. So if you look at your notes from Friday, you'll have that. But it has to have a goal area. And your goal area is going to be retirement, BEI, emergency fund. It has to have a time frame. When are you going to start saving? Realistically, when are you going to start saving? When will you stop? When do you want it by? And then what is the total amount of years? So again, this project has to be personal, honest, and realistic. I want it to be something you use. Your reasoning for choosing these goals, and you have to have evidence. So you can do a screenshot, a copy and paste the information, or you can print out something. So, for example, you find a big expensive item that you want. You want to buy a piano, and it's $10,000, the one you want. Go find a piano, an actual piano for $10,000, copy and paste that. Because we're also going to have to factor in inflation. So you're going to have to factor in for inflation after this. Because by the time you go to get it, if it's 5 years, 10 years, or 30 years from now, it's going to cost more than $10,000, right? There will be no more dollar stores at some point because of inflation. All right? So, if this is a retirement goal, and I'll go into this in more detail later, there'll be some things with how much you need just to live, just to buy groceries and pay your utilities and things like that. So we'll get into that later. But a couple more things. There's a chart that we will get into, 2 charts actually. I'll show you how to do that. And then you have a written reflection. Written reflection, where you have to use 4 terms from your investment term, the gold sheet. Okay? And then you are going to tell me why your plan is realistic or unrealistic. Hopefully you make a plan that is realistic. If you make a plan that's unrealistic, you need to tell me why. Maybe it's something like you started saving for retirement at 18, but you probably won't save until you're 22. But I encourage you, then do the one when you're 22, right? Don't just do something for this project where you don't use it in the future. What you're wondering, when is this project due? It is due Friday, May, May 26th. Okay? Good luck.